Hello friends, I hope you're doing well. In today's video we're at the front of the house, so I'm gonna go clean up this hot mess I have here, and then I'm gonna plant some fall containers using what I have already. Yes, what I have already. And I'm probably gonna hose down over there because the bird made a mess, but I already power washed this area and I painted this. Yes friends, I was supposed to paint this since last year and I never got around to doing it, so I painted it a few weeks ago and it's looking so good, because you know what happens outside, right? You end up getting peel paint, chip paint. You have to keep your porch maintained, right? Anyway, so we're gonna go and we're gonna clean up this whole area. And here are the summer planters at the front. Yeah, so here we have some alyssum. And friends, this is I think it's the third year for this vinca vine in here, believe it or not. Yes, the third year I think. So I'm gonna go and take all those plants out. They're done, they're tired, they're done with blooming. And then this one also too. And then I'm gonna go in and just clean up this whole hot mess I have going on here. Yes, so let me get this all cleared off and I'll show you what I'm gonna do here. Alrighty friends, so in the planters I'm going to add these beautiful firepower nandinas. You guys know how much I love these, and here it is. And they're non-hardy from zones 1 through 5, and they will get 24 to 36 inches tall and wide. Yes, so I'm gonna add both of them, in one over here and then one in the other planter. These planters stay out friends. I got these from Ollie's Bargain Center for $39.99, like maybe 3-4 years ago, and they stay out here in the winter. Yes, I don't bring them inside, and I'm telling you, the quality is amazing. Yes, so I'm gonna take these plants out and refresh the soil and add some smart release fertilizer in there, and then plant these nandinas. So we have a lot of planting to do today. So what I did here, I added new fresh soil to the container, mix it around, and I added some of the smart release plant food I told you guys I've been loving lately, so that way the shrub has enough nutrients. Remember, I'm gonna put the shrub in a container, okay? So I make sure I give it fresh soil and give it enough nutrients to feed the plant. Very, very important. And friends, I want to tell you, not sure if you know this, but I was talking to my friend who loves to garden, and we were talking about different soil, and I said to her, the potting soil goes in containers, right? And the garden soil goes in the ground. You even have the soil for raised beds and all of that. She told me she never knew that. I said, yes, that's the reason why the name is on there, right? So if you did not know that, I just want to share with you, whenever you're planting and you're buying soil, make sure you buy it according to where you're gonna put it. So for me, this is just potting soil. I would never put garden soil in my containers because it's too heavy. And you know what, I just love sharing with you guys, because sometimes, I said this before, you think somebody knows something and they don't know, and they don't, right? Even like simple information like that, it's amazing how it is. But they always say knowledge is power if used wisely. I remember that from a young girl growing up hearing that say. But anyway, so let's get this baby nandina in here. Friends, you guys know how much I'm so excited. So I'm gonna take it out and then show you what it looks like. Alrighty, so the roots were pretty good. I thought it'd be all root bound, but they weren't. This is what it looks like. So I'm just gonna take my hand and massage the roots and get it in there, and then add more soil to the very top level. Friends, what do you think about the combination in the blue pot? I could be very particular with things. I'm thinking it will look better in this color pot, but these two pots I have dedicated for other plants already. So, and these blue I leave here because it matches the siding, the color of the house. So that's why I have blue pots in the front. But let me step back and take it in and make sure I like the blue with the colors before I even completely plant it. Alrighty friends, so with these, I was reading the tag wrong. They're hardly from zones 4 through 6. I was in zone 6B, now I'm 7A. But guess what? I'm gonna take the chance. I had 2 nandinas in the pots 3 nandinas in the nursery pots last year, and they were hardy just to zone 6. And what I did, I just left them in the pot. I took some plastic paper, you know those plastic wrap you get from Lowe's when you buy mulch and you want to protect the trunk of your car? Yes, I have some of those in my trunk, and that's what I did last year. I took the wrap and I just wrap around the plant by the root, and it survived the winter, and I put them in the ground. So I'm going to take the same chance with this. I'm just going to put them in these pots that I have here, both of them, and I'll put some mulch on top, and I'll just put plastic wrap around the top here when it starts to get really cold. But it is what it is, right? Because naturally, as I said before, if you want to leave shrubs in pots over the winter, they have to be 2 zones hardy downwards. So anyway, friends, I'm just gonna put them in here, put some mulch on top, and then use the plastic wrap and just wrap the top when it gets really cold. And more than likely, I think they will survive the winter, because as I said, I had 3 nandinas in nursery containers, right? And they all survived the winter. So I set this up temporary like this, and I've been watching it from inside because my living room is right behind me, and I don't know what it is. I don't like the blue with all the colors. I don't know, it's just my eyes are not loving it, if that makes sense, right? But this is what I love. I love the beige planters with the bright colors. So I'm going to put the 2 firepower nandinas in these beige planters, and these are from Big Lots. Yes, friends, I got these Big Lots. Oh my goodness, the prices were amazing. But I'm gonna cover those in another video with you, with my new finds I found for the fall season. And also with this is a clearance plant from Lowe's. I got another one, so I'm gonna balance off the blue planters with these white Gila from Lowe's. I think the blue looks better with this because of the green. It just looks better than the colorful nandina in there. So anyway, so I'm gonna go take out all the dirt, add dirt to these new planters, and then I'll show you what it looks like. But here is a setup I have here. Do you see that? So if ever you planting plants and you're not sure if you like the placement, just leave it in there for a day or so if you can, or maybe an hour or 2. Take pictures on your phone, look at it, and see if your eyes love what it looks like. That's what I do. So anyway, so just a tip there for you, because you don't want to be digging hole, put the plant in and take it out the same second, and because you don't like it. So that's what I did here. And then I got some mums from Lowe's. These were in the clearance section, so I paid $4 for them, friends. By them looking like this, the buds closed, okay? If you get them fully bloomed, they're not gonna last you long. But if you want to get them fully bloomed because you just can't help yourself, you want the instant gratification of seeing those beautiful colors from your moms, go right ahead. But this is how I buy my moms, so it lasts me longer. And with your moms, always make sure you keep them hydrated. The soil must be moist. They don't like to dry out at all. They like the cooler temperature and moist soil. And I got these 3 little ones too, so I'll put these in some containers. Then I'm gonna take around the garden and show you other planters I'll be making for the fall season. But anyways, let me get these in the pots, and then I'll take you around the garden and show you the other plants that I'll be putting with these mums. And friends, here's something. So right in here, notice in spring I have a corbel in the corner here. Yes, I didn't plant this. I think maybe the burrs or the seeds, whatever. So I'm gonna dig this out and add it to my fall planter, right? And friends, here's this one I pulled out. So right here is just a mixture of different items I'll be using in my fall planter. Yes, as I said to you before, I feel like I'm trying not to waste money in that sense, buying mums. They only last for such a short period, right, in your planters, and you have your grass and all that. But do what you need to do. So I just went around my garden, and I had this corbel I was saving to put in my planter. I have these creeping jenny that I never planted, and I just dug this out. And I have these coleus I did from seeds. I had them on the back patio, so I'm just gonna put them in pot. And friends, what I did with these zinnias, these are the sombrero zinnias I did from seeds too. I took some out of the cut flower garden, and you could see the roots are still intact. So I'm gonna tuck these in between in the planter because I just love the fall color they're giving. And I had some of these marigold between my tomatoes and peppers. You could still see some over there. So I'm gonna tuck these in between. And I noticed I still have few of the pansies I did in spring, so I'll be tucking those in there also. And of course I have the traditional mom to go in the planter. So these are what I'll be adding to my planter, and let's see what it looks like, right? Anyway, so let me get these in the pots and I'll share it with you at the end. Planters are made. I can't wait to show you what I came up with. It was different from normal, but I'll share that with you. And here are our stuff. I got some stuff out of storage just to add some fall festivity to the front yard. I have some pumpkins in there. So friends, I don't use real pumpkins, okay? I used to, and the squirrels would come and make a mess, and it was just nasty on the front porch. So guess what I do? Every year I buy the artificial pumpkins, so that way I have them for every year, right? And I don't have to worry about a mess from the squirrels and discarding these pumpkin after the season has passed. So I'll share with you my fake pumpkins, so to speak, and they still give the same effect as the real ones do. But anyway, and then I have some throw pillow, friends. I can't find my other pillow. I think it's somewhere, right? And then I have some garden picks to stick in the garden here. And I shared these finds with you in another video when I went thrifting and just shopping for fall decor. And I'm gonna clean off the door and the mirrors and all of that outside, because you know it gets very dusty and dirty outside. And then look at this thing I have here. I'm not sure what it's called. It's like a sign. I bought this a few years ago when I went to Lancaster. Yes, it's handmade, made from real wood, and I love to decorate with it. I do spring, summer, fall, even into winter, and then when it starts to snow I would just bring it in the garage and keep it there. But I just love it. It's one of those pretty trucks. And then I have this old lantern. I'm gonna fill that with pumpkins also, and all my pumpkins in that container. Friends, I had a lot of decorative pieces. Guess what? One bin, okay? Everything I put in one bin. I donated a ton of stuff. I don't need that much stuff, right? I know it's easy to pick up these stuff. So this is my one bin with decorations. But anyway, let me stop digressing here. Let me get these all decorated and I'll show you what it looks like. And look at these picks. Oh my goodness, I love these. I'm gonna put them in the garden to bring in the festivity. And then these two are from Big Lots. Yes, I got these last year from Big Lots. And then these two I told you was from a store called Boscoff. Yes, and they were on clearance, 70% I think off. Anyway, so let me get all these in the ground, and then I'll show you what my decorative skills look like. How's that? All right, friends, I'm done decorating the front garden bed and the front porch for the fall season. So let me show you what it looks like here. And here we have these picks that I share with you. I got from Boscoff's, and I just lined them at the pathway all the way to the top. And friends, these lights are amazing, okay? You should see how they lit up the pathway in the night. And at the end of the video, I'll insert that for you. I got them from Sam's Club. Definitely a great buy. And on this side is that thrifted metal piece with the pumpkin on it. So I just put it here in front of the pollinator garden bed. It is so pretty. I just love it. Yes, so that's what I did with that piece. And then let me take you up to the top of the house, and here we are with the picks going all the way up here. And then here is these stands, plant stands I got. And then I got this flag from Big Lots also. Yes, friends, Big Lots, they have really good prices on their products. And then here's another pumpkin there, just to add some festivity to the front garden bed. But let me take you up to the porch and show you. Alrighty, friends, here are our planters. Yes, so what I did, I put the dwarf white gila in these blue planters that stays out over the winter. And friends, look at my creation here. These are my fall containers, very different from normal. Yes, and I used what I had in the garden. And here are the zinnias I put in the center to give it some height. And then at this side you can actually see the carnival Corabelle heuchera cascading on this end over there. And the mom's already starting to bloom here. And then this is the creeping Jenny, and I just took a pumpkin there, and the squirrels coming in and they're digging up and all of that, so I just put a pumpkin in the spot there. And the coleus is doing very well too. So that's what it looks like. And then here's the other planter, same concept. The sombrero zinnias in the center, and then this end, friends, I have some beautiful coleus I did from seeds behind there. And then here's the front with a creeping Jenny, and then the two mums from Walmart. They were $1.64. And then this is my leftover pansy I did from seeds, and that's it. I just used what I had in hand, and I was so proud of myself for not going out and buying grasses and a ton of mums and, you know, all those traditional pieces that you make your fall planter with. Fall is such a quick season that I thought to myself, I'm not gonna go crazy buying stuff that only lasts for 2 months or so. I just love these zinnias. And then for next year, I already have in mind the seeds I'll be doing, and the inspiration came from my shop with me at Costco. Yes, they had beautiful containers, friends. They had coleus in there, straw flowers, salvia, a mom, of course, but I just love the different plants they had in the container. So that's what I'll be doing next year, just something different. And then here is the other dwarf white Julia, doing good. I noticed that they dry out easily, so I did water it last night. But this is what the planters are looking like on this end. And then let me pan around here to the front porch, and let's back up. And what I did here, friends, I just put these are pillow covers from Amazon. I just change them out whatever season, so that way you could bring a festivity to your front porch. You don't have to go buy pillows for $20. These pillow covers are really affordable. And here's another one over here. Excuse my blower, I was blowing off the porch. And let me show you here. And friends, these are the thrifted planters that I had the lady customize for me. So this is what I did. I put these mums are from the clearance section too, yes. So I just dropped the mums in here. That's it. And then behind here is that welcome truck. So it's different, right? And then I told you guys before, I don't use a real pumpkin because the squirrels come in and they make a mess, and it's just nasty every time. They just give me extra work to do. So I just use the full pumpkin, and I just sprinkle some on the steps here. And then I have this planter with just some pumpkins in there. And then here's my rug, and I layered the outdoor rug. This I got from Big Lots, and I just layered it here with it on top, and it looks so pretty. And I bought this with the blue and the white because the front of the house is painted in blue, as you can see. So I think that was a good choice to keep it there, and I could just change out my seasonal rug, right? Anyway, so that's that. And pan around here, friends, these are my firepower nandinas. Yes, so I put them in the beige container. There you are. And the squirrels were coming in here and digging. I'm telling you, they're so nosy, but I just love them here, and they're gonna stay here. I just love these nandinas. So this is what the porch looking like there from the angle, so you could see them through the road. And I was even thinking if I could find something to elevate them so they get higher, I will, but that's a work in progress. And it has to be something, maybe like a bench, something sturdy, because they're heavy. Okay, they're very, very heavy to move. Anyway, so that's what that looks like. And here I put my wreath on the door. All right, and then this is the view. This is the view from the front door, and it looks so pretty, and I love to see it in the night. You come in from the road, it's really gorgeous. I've got so many compliments on it. It's just pretty. I just love those pumpkins I line the walkway with. It's very cozy here. Sit down and just relax, have a cup of tea. And then let me go over here and show you. And on this end, friend, I just stick this pick in here. Yes, I love these pick. So if you can find these pick, just stick them in your garden, right? That will just help bring in the fall festivity vibes in your garden. You don't have to go and buy a ton of mums and all of that. Anyway, so this is what it's looking like. Let me go back down so you can see the front. All right, friends, so this is it. I hope you enjoy this decorate and making planters with me. All right, friends, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. And I'm gonna insert what it looks like in the night. It's really gorgeous.